like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Good afternoon and welcome to another live conversation chat with me, Teacher Terry, English with Terry. You're all very, very welcome. Just want to say hello to a few people in the comments. Hello, Luis from Sao Paulo, Brazil, living in Lisbon, beautiful city. Christine, oh, you're back. Hello, guten tag. Nice to meet you. Fernando from Venezuela, buenos dias. It's the morning for you, right, Fernando? Welcome. How are you? Christina, Servus, Urvendek, Hodgepodge from Hungary. How's it going? Josin Arujo from Sao Paulo. Nice, big, diverse audience. Oh, Trudy, hoe gaat het met je? Welcome, welcome. Hello, how are you? We have Giant from India. Hello, nice to meet you. Welcome, welcome. I don't know how to say any words in your language. I'm very sorry. We've got Prudence is here. Where are you from, Prudence? Ivandro from Curitiba. Vai Brasil, bem-vindo. Isso aí. It's nice to see you all. Nice to be here. So we've got a really cool guest today. He's a really great friend of mine. We actually produced an online course together a year ago, roughly, a business English listening training. He has saved me so many times with producing documents. He has amazing document editing skills. He's a great friend of mine. He's born in the United States, but he grew up basically in the UK. And Christina's here. Yol, Kustanum, Yol. Very good. It's Raikav. Hey, dude, how are you? How are things? So let's bring on our first guest here. Well, first and only guest, Gabriel.
Hey, first and last and only today guest. How's it going?
Very good, very good. It's a nice Saturday is sort of the end of my week, so this is kind of after this class now here. So the other cool thing today, guys, is after the class today, I'm going to offer the download in MP3 if you want to just listen and just train where you want to get there. And just directly after the class, I'm going to download it there. Please take a moment to check out Gabriel's YouTube channel. The link is in the description. You can also take one of his really cool courses on udemy.com. Highly recommend it. You can read it there. Prudence is from Zimbabwe. Welcome. That's amazing. I've never had a student from Zimbabwe. You're the first one.
Terry, so, I wonder whether there are any students online who took our course and already know both of us. I wonder.
Not sure. I know Fernando. Where's Fernando? Fernando from Venezuela. He definitely took one of my courses. I don't know if he took the business course. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. Victoria, the dancing queen from Minsk. Victoria always misses my classes in English TV Live. Dancing. You see where people's priorities lie, you know. These young people today, this younger generation, just I despair.
I wonder if dancing is part of her morning routine.
Well, we're gonna find out. So the big thing today, guys, is we all want to have a conversation together where I'm going to interview Gabriel, but I want you guys to answer in the comments so that we can have, it's not just you guys just listening to us, yap, talk, but you can also get some feedback and some correction out there. Eddie, my student who was my student in person in class. Eddie, are you still crazy? Eddie was so much fun. You're in Lisbon. Welcome, Eddie. Good to see you. Raghav, you took my course already. Very cool. I have taken his course already. Very cool. Welcome. All right. So let's get started with the questions here. Let's start with the first one. Gabriel, what is your morning routine? So I want to ask everybody as well to start answering in the comments so we can give you some feedback and correction. Sorry to interrupt. Gabriel, what's your morning routine?
Wow. Actually, I used to have such a strict morning routine. I used to be very rigorous about it and set my alarm and have a checklist. I even had the checklist on the wall, everything, and it took about 4 hours just to complete the morning routine. These days, to be honest, I have more of a morning rhythm, I call it. It's like, I rarely set my alarm these days. And I think that's because of my lifestyle. I move around a lot, but I try to get everything done still. But these days, I spend a lot of time in the mornings just writing, to be honest. I'm a big fiction writer. I'm trying to write a novel at the moment. So I spend a lot of time with that in the mornings. And then when I know that I need a break, when I feel that I'm getting distracted and I need to kind of reset, recharge a little bit, I will do something else. Like I will usually have a short workout, nothing too strenuous, a workout or breakfast, or I also like to meditate. So sometimes I meditate. Yeah, so that's what my mornings are like these days, to be honest.
So you had a sort of strict morning routine, but it's not so strict now, but it's mostly writing and stuff? Cool.
Yes. Yeah. How about you?
Um, I have an extremely lazy morning routine. I have an extremely lazy morning routine. I just want to ask you guys: do you have a strict morning routine? Anybody in the comments? Personally, I used to work really hard or in the mornings and this kind of stuff. I used to get up sort of early and work really hard, and it's not a good rhythm for me. The first thing I do is when I wake up, is I drink an energy drink called a Barocca Boost. It's a little tablet in water, and I drink this, and I have a yogurt and an apple. And basically, I usually wake up at 10 a.m. and I don't do any work or anything really. I don't even think about work until 12. It's just I am not a morning person. I live alone now, so it's better. But before, it was like, just don't talk to me in the morning. Leave me alone. You know. Oh, we got a couple of answers here already. Luma is here. Hello, Luma. Joba Singh does not have a strict morning routine. Carmen is in Uruguay, so it is actually the morning for her. Buenos dias. Good morning, Carmen. The morning routine is running, yoga, and then after everything, start working. That's a good way to get started. Trudy Maas from the Netherlands. First thing I do after getting up is exercise my Tai Chi for half an hour. Wow, you have good discipline, Trudy. I just practice like Tai Chi for like 5 minutes, and then that's about it. Since lockdown and the pandemic, I have started keeping a strict morning routine. That's a good way. Yeah, especially if you're locked down, if you're at home, you got there. Luma, my super fan from Facebook, is here. Hello, Luma. I need to learn some Arabic to greet people. I am Raghaf. Do not call me. It's Raghaf. All right. Sorry, I got confused.
It's interesting though what Ray said about since lockdown, starting to keep a strict morning routine. Because to be honest, I was the opposite in a way. Not really lockdown, but let's take it from when I had a job that I used to go to every day. I needed to go to work and be there at 9 a.m. every day. When I stopped having that, I had so much more time. And that's actually when I started to free myself up from that strictness of it. Because I feel like when there was a limited amount of time before 9 o'clock in the mornings, that's when I was really strict with my routine and my time, because I wanted to get everything done. But then when I had more personal freedom and I could stay home for longer, that's when I started loosening up a little bit.
Yeah, you didn't need to be so kind of strict. Yeah, cool. That's a cool piece of vocabulary used to free myself up from a strict routine. Cool. Christina Glatte says, I try to start the day with an early morning tea in my bed. That's a nice, relaxing way to start the day. I have to confess, Christina, I'm the same. I have my energy drink and yogurt and apple, and I stay in bed watching nonsense on Facebook for an hour. I like to start the day with something relaxing and complete nonsense. Oh, man. He said my name is Giant Not Ray. It was my channel basically. Recently, due to hackers, I changed it. Oh man, you need to be careful. You need to put the two-step authentication on your phone. That's the best way to protect yourself on YouTube. Everything is protected by two-step. Slimane is here. Hello, Slimane. Where are you from? Another person here is my morning routine is doing yoga. Sometimes I practice in the evening too. I am an early bird. Do you get up early, Gabriel?
I used to get up super early. Now I still get up early relative to 10 a.m. but I used to, when I had a full-time job, even on my days off, I would try to keep the same schedule because it's supposed to work better that way. And so I would always set my alarm, you're not going to believe this, for 4 a.m. in the morning. Yeah. But these days, I stay up a little later, and I find myself getting up around 7:30 ish. Usually, it depends on the season, though, and we're going to get to that question later, I think.
Yeah.
But it depends on the season.
Another one here. Prudence saying, I have a strict routine and I'm a morning person. Prudence, I envy you. I'm not good at keeping strict routines, and I am not a morning person at all. But I have found this morning routine that works for me, because I'm not a morning person. I know it, but I know that later in the afternoon or the evening, I can work really well. And it's just better for me to conserve my kind of energy. Okay, cool. Lots of answers, lots of... what is your surname, Terry? My surname, surname, not like this here. My surname is Terry McGonigal, which is sometimes kind of funny, because when I lived in Spain, they had no idea how to pronounce this. They used to call me Terry McGonigal. It was kind of fun. Luma says, my day starts at 5 a.m. with prayer, okay, doing some exercises, and then drink my coffee with butter. Do you mean, Luma, do you mean drink your coffee with bread and butter, or is it a kind of...
No, there's a thing that this is really trendy these days, coffee with butter. It's called bulletproof coffee. Yeah, because if you drink coffee with butter in it, it's supposed to help you not get that crash, right? You don't get the caffeine crash later on. It's a steady rise in energy.
Something that's really trendy. Okay, yeah, maybe I can try it. Why not? Okay, all right. We're better go to the next question. I think we kind of answered this. Like, what time do you get up? I think we kind of answered this, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the next one. What are some activities you like to do during the afternoon, part of your daily routine?
Ooh, the
Hi,
afternoon.
Jennifer.
So, I'm still a big fan of like an afternoon power nap. So if I can get like a half-hour nap in, that makes me feel refreshed, actually. But my afternoon usually consists of whatever I have going on that day. You know, maybe I have some work that I need to do, or maybe I will just continue writing. That's also quite common for me these days.
That's really cool. I forgot you like to write fiction and you're writing books and stuff. I write a lot of stuff. I don't write any fiction at all. I have maybe a few ideas for science fiction short stories, but
cool.
My dad told me they're so nuts, maybe I shouldn't write them. They're all a bit crazy. So guys, do you take a nap during the afternoon? A nap is a short time when you sleep or lie down. I mean, you actually sleep for 30 minutes, is it?
Yeah. I go to bed and put the blindfold over my eyes, and maybe even wear these noise canceling headphones. Actually helps me as well. And then I try to sleep for half hour.
Is the place where you're living now, is it a noisy place?
No, not really. Especially over the weekends, we have a weekend lockdown every week, Saturdays and Sundays. There's no one outside, so it's really easy during those days. But it's really not noisy. No.
So we've got a few answers here. Rakav says, no, I directly wake up. So wake up at 7 a.m. Not on 7 a.m., but we use at specifically at 7 a.m. and sleep at 11 a.m. Do you mean sleep at 11 p.m., Rakav, maybe? Luma, usually take a nap in the afternoons. Cool. Personally, I go for a long walk. naps for me don't work. I can't nap for 30 minutes and get up. I will fall asleep and stay in bed for 2 hours. So they just don't work. If I feel kind of tired or I need some relaxation, I go for a walk or maybe just play video games for 30 minutes. But
Yeah, that's nice.
in the
You
afternoon,
live in a nice area where you can go for. Is there a park nearby?
no, it's a small town, but there's a lot here. Like I mean, the sea is only 500 meters from here, and there's a big long walkway beside the sea. And if I have time, I go for a cycle to a mountain. There's mountains and lakes, so it's a small rural place. It's like through the mass is saying in the afternoon, I follow the lessons from English ETL means English TV Live. It's the membership group where I teach. Do some reading, listen to a podcast. I never take a nap. Yeah, maybe you're like me as well. I can't remember. Is this Raghav or Ray? I don't know the name now. I do like a nap. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I do like a nap during the afternoon, but these days, working from home, not work from home, working from home, I prefer a small walk into nature, spend some peace time, some time in peace. Yeah. Honestly, I don't have friends near me to spend time with. Yeah, I'm in a similar situation, Ray. I prefer a small walk into nature or close to the sea, and it's a really small town. I was here when the pandemic started, and I was planning to leave like 2 weeks after. Basically, I was already starting to look at flights to go to Prague or go to Europe, and I'm stuck here now. Marcia, I like to ride a bike along the beach. Cool, very nice. Yeah, yeah. He did mean 11 p.m. Just careful, Raghav, that you say at 11 p.m. Cool. All right, some great answers. Let's go to the next one. Gabriel, what are some things you do every day?
Every day. So, other than the things that I've mentioned so far, I would say I'm always online. So I think that's nothing unusual. I always drink coffee every day. Too much, actually. I usually have 3 cups of coffee a day. So there's that. And yeah, write. I read as well. So write and I read also every day.
Yeah, I drink coffee as well every day, maximum 2 cups. I have one in the morning and another one a little bit later. What about you guys? Do you drink coffee every day? Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Can be. For me, basically every day, I like watching some funny videos on Facebook. Like animal videos is the most relaxing thing. Like 2 of my favorite YouTube channels one is called Save a Fox. It's in the United States, where it's a fox rescue center. It's a big YouTube channel. She publishes every day. I watch this. And the other channel I watch is about a family with huskies. And like 3 huskies and 2 children. And I watch those videos every day. Yeah. One person said I do Instagram scrolling every day. Yeah, I do the same with Facebook. Scroll Facebook a little bit every day. Is that do you think that's a good habit or a bad habit, Gabriel?
I would say if it is habitual, then it's a bad habit. it's not good. Yeah. If you're there's nothing wrong with Instagram or Facebook if you're doing it for some kind of purpose, I think. But if it becomes something that you can't control, I think it's a bad habit.
Yeah, if you can't control it, that's an interesting point. Yeah. Fernando is saying about his good habits, try to learn English and Portuguese. I didn't know you're learning Portuguese, Fernando. Good for you. Bad habits are smoking and drinking coffee. So just remember, in this case, Fernando, we would probably say in the gerund, like smoking with ing and drinking coffee. Yeah, smoking is not an easy habit to break. I know my brother has a lot of problems with it, and it's not that easy. I don't smoke myself. True Dimas says, I never drink coffee. I don't like it. I drink 1.5 liters every day, and of course I'm on my phone every day. Yeah, it's like, who is not on their phone every day? Sometimes
I think
go ahead.
I was just going to say, I think for me, the bad habit would pertain to YouTube rather than any other social media. I get stuck in these loops of recommended videos, you know, and that's what keeps me distracted for way too long sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Just looking at some of the comments, I don't drink coffee, only a lot of tea, but probably a nice thing to do. If you're drinking herbal tea, Christina, is probably okay. So Prudence says, I usually take a nap afternoons. So I usually take a nap in the afternoon, or maybe in the afternoons. Both are okay. And watch some English YouTube videos. Yeah, check out my channel. Check out Gabriel's channel. I can't read the name here. It's in Russian. So now I have a nice hobby. I attend dance classes 3 times a week. Sports a good habit for all ages. Yeah, excellent. Very good. I can't dance. I can't dance. I don't. It's not natural for me. Luma said, reading is my favorite habit ever. Watching videos related to learn English and doing meditation. As for my bad habits, drinking too much coffee and tea. Do you have a bad habit? Do you have any bad habits, Gabriel?
Yeah, that's the YouTube one. That's my bad habit. Getting stuck on video after video after video of little clips that YouTube knows that I will click on, you know? So that's my biggest one. How about you?
I think my worst habit, or like my bad habit, would be watching something directly before I go to sleep. Like sometimes watching something that is sort of exciting or fun. I mean, there's a series I really like. It's called The Expanse, but it's science fiction. It's all about a thriller, and I really think like I don't get to sleep easily. I have problems going to sleep, and definitely a bad habit is watching something too much before going to sleep. And one second here. One second here, guys. I got a small technical problem here. Let me just. All right, we're good to go. All right, watching something too much before going back to sleep to get there. 1 second here, just comment. There we go. Oh, there's a guy here saying his habit is the same as Gabriel. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right. What is something you should do every day but don't? Meditate. For me, it's meditate.
You know what? Yeah, I would have to echo that, because I used to meditate very strictly, and these days I've dropped the habit, unfortunately. So meditate is definitely one of them for me. Another one is studying Chinese, because that's the language that I've been trying to learn for a few years, and I don't want to give up. I'm an intermediate learner, and I want to continue until I'm advanced and reach a high degree of fluency. But I know, being an English teacher, I know very well that I should be studying Chinese every day, but I don't. And so that would be my biggest answer, I think.
Yeah, it's got one answer here. Fernando says he definitely spends a lot of time watching videos on YouTube. Studying English, Fernando, or other like crazy stuff? Yeah, I have a friend of mine learning Chinese. She's actually living in Shanghai at the moment, and she's finding it quite difficult there. I don't know why I don't meditate every day or just take 5-10 minutes to meditate every day. I kind of, maybe I'll start.
Mm.
To study English, it's like watching YouTube videos. I can't read the name, it's Russian. We eat meat every day. Kazakh people can't live without meat. What is something you eat almost every day?
Well, I definitely drink coffee every day, but that's a drink. I would say there's not a meal that I eat every day. I do eat a lot of salads, but I probably eat bananas every day, to be honest. Yeah, I would say bananas. Sometimes I even boil bananas, which is something that I've started doing only in the last year. And I really quite like it. Boiled bananas in the morning for breakfast.
Where you boil them with the skins on, right?
No, with the skins off. So I chop them up and I put the chopped up banana into a pot of boiling water. It has to be clean, good, drinkable water. And then I drink it kind of like as a tea, but I eat the banana pieces inside as well.
Oh wow. Does it kind of clean your stomach, or does it have any other effect?
It's actually excellent for weight loss.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. I need to check that there. Marcia is like me. I eat almost. I think you mean, Marcia. I eat an apple almost every day. So I eat an apple almost every day. Yeah, I do the same. Actually, we have an expression in English. It's a funny expression. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. It's kind of an old expression. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Victoria, the dancing queen, she's drinking coffee with her mother now. She has a new coffee machine for the 8th of March and some sweets from Egypt. Oh, very nice. Where are my sweets from Egypt, dancing queen? Just stop having fun. What is the 8th of March, Victoria? I don't understand. Like, what's the significance of that? Giant is fruits or a full meal in the morning. Is it, you eat, Raghav eats food every day. Yes. What kind of food, Raghav? We all eat food, man. Christina says I should learn English every day. Every day I eat bread and apples every day. Yeah. My advice, Christina, if you want to learn English every day, is try to combine with your personal interests. If I can see you're already an intermediate or upper intermediate learner. Like, for example, I'm training my listening in Spanish every single day, and I listen to things that I really enjoy personally. That's my first biggest advice. March 8th is International Women's Day. Okay.
Oh, well, yeah. That's
right. You can excuse me for not knowing that because I'm a man. I didn't know that. Raghav eats mostly Indian food. Cool. Okay. I'm a fan. I like Indian food. Cool. Okay. Nice and busy in the comments. It's fun to hear what you compare because everybody has a daily routine. Does your morning routine change depending on the season between winter and summer?
Yes, I think most people would agree that it's much tougher to get up early in the winter because of the cold and because of the darkness. And so I do tend to get up earlier, much earlier in the summer when it's brighter in the early mornings and I can hear the birds chirping away. In the winter, I just allow myself a little bit of extra time before pulling myself out of bed. How about you?
Definitely. I definitely get up later. I hate the winter. It's so cold. And now we're coming into spring. Raghav was asking, how much is your weight? So slightly a little bit better way to ask that question is, how much do you weigh to get there? This is hard because I know my weight in pounds. I know I'm probably about 180, 185 pounds. I think that's about 85 kilos. I'm really not sure. I have lost a lot of weight this year. I lived in Portugal before, and I was constantly eating like pastries, and I put on a lot of weight, and I have lost a lot of weight this year. So I'm not exactly sure. I think it's about maybe 85 kilos, right here. Do you know how much you weigh?
Yeah. Firstly, I can tell actually. I didn't mention it when we talked earlier, but yeah, I can tell in your face even that you've lost quite a bit of weight.
I could lose more.
So, well, no, but any amounts is great. So congratulations on that. And yeah, it's been a long time since I've actually stepped on a scale. So I don't know, but I think in kilograms, I think I'm around 63 or 64 kilograms, maybe. But that's a rough estimate. And in pounds, it must be 145, 140, 145. No, 145 to 150, maybe.
But like the rest of the world doesn't think in pounds. It's just
right. So
English speakers, we're very stubborn. We still talk about, at least me, about weight in pounds. And if you ask me what's my height, I will tell you, oh, I'm 5'8". I don't know. I don't know in centimeters. You know, we're still stubborn. Fernando says he eats almost every day arepas. It's so not is. Remember that, Fernando. It's is the traditional food in Venezuela. I'm a big fan of arepas. I'm a big fan. I worked in a language school in Dublin with a lot of Venezuelan students, and they used to sell arepas in the break, and it was great. It was awesome. Like really like tasty break. You know, it was great because I didn't need to bring a lunch to work or anything. I just bought food from the students. You know.
Nice.
Trudy says I have the same routine whether it's summer or winter. It's very disciplined, Trudy. It's very, very disciplined. Okay, we better go on to the next question because we have actually quite a few questions to get through. Do you change your routines while traveling or on holiday? So you were traveling a lot quite recently. I mean, you returned from Korea. When did you come back from Korea?
So for context, I'm in Turkey now. And yes, I've been in Turkey for about 3 months, and I was in Korea for about 3 months before that. You know, it's hard in the first week because in the first week of staying in any new country because you're trying to get settled and also everything is new. And when I'm in a new country for the first week or two, there are a lot of things that I want to see and do, a lot of sightseeing, tourist attractions and other things like that. So I don't really have a routine when I first arrive in a new place for the first week or two. But then once I'm settled in, I get into a routine more. But I think like when I'm on holiday, just somewhere for a week or 2 weeks, it would really disrupt the itinerary, the travel itinerary, if I try to also have this strict morning routine. So I don't usually have a routine very much when I'm traveling. How about you?
For me, it's when I'm traveling, if I'm in a new place, it's my favorite thing to do is to go and see a new place, and I sleep less and less. I will sleep 5 or 6 hours. I'll get up early. I will wake up and want to see something, which is a big difference here because I'm in my hometown here. So I know every centimeter of my hometown, you know. Sometimes I wake up like, I don't want to go for a walk because like, something new. On holidays, I really I sleep less. I go out. I love to see as much as I can. I mean, I do like to get up early and see things, and then maybe come back to where I'm staying and rest a little bit. But definitely higher energy. Like it's my favorite thing to do, especially if I'm in a country where I'm learning the language. That's one of my fun things, to go out and meet people. Like I really want to go to Turkey and learn some Turkish. Soon as the Irish government permits me to travel again. Trudima says, I change my room during my holidays. That's the biggest fun of it. Absolutely. Totally agree. Prudence says, my morning routine remains the same, whether it's winter or summer. So just a little bit of careful with the spelling, because we say weather means like rain and snow and this kind of stuff, but we spell. I'm gonna write up. Weather is what you mean here. So just it's kind of a normal mistake because the spelling is the same. You know, you say weather. Whether it is cold or hot. We got there. Let me just trying to some technical problems. Whether it is cold or hot. So just to help you a little bit with the spelling, Prudence, it's a normal mistake. It's the kind of mistake a native speaker can make because they sound exactly the same. Victoria, the dancing queen, says, my morning routine changes every day. Don't know if I can call it a routine. Victoria is an extremely hardworking young lady and extremely good English. So I'm sure you're busy working and doing all kinds of stuff. And I'm sure you're having a productive time dancing. But do take some time out of your routine to stop dancing, Victoria, and come to class. I'm just joking. I think like in English TV Live, when my Thursdays I do a class. I think that's also when her dancing class is, and she misses the class. I'm just joking. She's a fantastic student. I'm just joking. Do you listen to any music or podcasts in the morning, Gabriel?
Yes, I like it. First thing in the morning, I don't like to kind of rush into the morning. I like to relax a little bit in that first hour. So I play some mellow instrumental music first thing. And if I'm doing a workout, then I will put on those more inspirational tunes and music to pump myself up a bit more. And that will really get me fueled for the day. But first thing, I like to put on some mellow music.
Mellow music. I'll put that in the comments. Mellow music is sort of relaxing music. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I try to give some guys as well, like mellow is kind of chilled or relaxed, like that there. That there, relaxing music. Yeah, I'm similar. I like to listen to something motivational. So a couple of motivational speakers I really like. I really like that in the first 10, 15, 20 minutes to listen to something positive and put my mind in a good positive state to kind of start the day. Yeah, there. Fernando listens to a podcast in the morning. Currently I'm listening to a podcast on Deezer. What's Deezer? Do you know Deezer? Is that like Spotify or something?
It must be something, yeah.
Yeah, but just to give you a little bit of feedback, Fernando, so we'll always say listen to something. I know in Spanish you can say escuchar un podcast, and you don't need a preposition. We always say put that there. Fala gringo, intermediate Brazilian Portuguese. There's another really, really great podcast if you're learning Portuguese, Fernando, because it has English, Spanish, and Portuguese. It's called Tá Falado. I'll put the name in here. Tá Falado. It's from the University of Texas, and it's really good because it compares Spanish. I was learning Spanish and Portuguese simultaneously, so it's a challenge, but you learn them all together, and it's really, really good. Cool. Trudy Mas listens to Cool-Ups and real life English podcasts during ironing or folding the laundry. Yeah, I need to check out the Real Life English podcast. That sounds interesting. Christina listens to audiobooks a lot. So also in the morning. Very nice. Cool. What kind of books do you like? Do you like fiction, non-fiction, Christina? I don't listen to a lot of audiobooks. Hello, VSK. Hello, JJJP. Nice to meet you. Great to see you. Can I say how good that you like rappers? I think maybe you could sort of say it's so great that it's great that you love rappers. Maybe that's. Do you agree, or was it's great that you love rappers? I think maybe you mean like que bueno que te gusten. That's like kind of what you mean in Spanish. But we would say it's great that you love rappers. Okay. Deezer is a Brazilian streaming music app. Okay. That's why I had no idea what that was. Okay, it's something inside Brazil. Okay, all right, cool. I didn't know about that. Maybe I should have a podcast and put it on Deezer. Here is, where is it? JS Case. I listen to American podcasts. Cool, man. What topics? Is it marketing or motivation? What do you like to listen to? Christina Glatti loves historical novels. That's nice and interesting. Kind of different. Cool. Okay. Fernando saying it's an app like Spotify. Cool. All right. All right. So, are you a light or heavy sleeper? Can you just explain for everyone what that means, Gabriel, to be a light or heavy sleeper?
I think the best way to describe it is if you imagine that there is noise in your house or coming from outside your house, is it going to wake you up easily or not? Our noise is going to wake you up. And if noises wake you up very easily, then you're a light sleeper. But if you sleep through the noise, then you're a heavy sleeper.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. So are you a light or heavy sleeper?
I would say I'm a heavy sleeper. Yeah. Once I get to sleep, I'm out. Out like a light, as they say.
Out like a light. I am so jealous. I'm a really light sleeper. I have the problem, for example, if let's say, for example, that my head is on my pillow and I'm just trying to go to sleep, and if I just move, or even sometimes I just go to maybe just like I have my phone on, it was like playing something on Netflix. If I just move to turn it off, it can be another 30 minutes, 20 minutes before I go to sleep. And yeah, it's tough. It's not fun. It's really, really hard. Oh, wow. Trudy Mass says, I even sleep through thunder. Oh, you guys are so lucky. You have no idea. You're so lucky. VSK says, I'm pretty sure I'm a heavy sleeper. So it was a heavy sleeper. You're lucky, man. You're really lucky. Can you get to sleep easily, or do you take a while?
If I push myself to the limit with work during the night or with writing, then I go to bed whenever I'm tired anyway these days, and then I will get to sleep right away because I know I'm tired. I'll go to bed. But if I'm trying to go to sleep earlier because I know I need to get up earlier, perhaps, then it will usually take me a good 15-20 minutes to get to sleep.
It can take me 30 minutes, 35, 40 minutes. And then it's kind of frustrating. Evander was saying here, my wife is a light sleeper and I'm a heavy sleeper. I'm sure you're probably writing on the phones. We have some problems. Yeah, I had similar problems in a relationship I had before, where she was a really heavy sleeper. She could get to sleep easily, and I couldn't. As a light sleeper, it's very frustrating because when somebody else is a heavy sleeper, they don't see it as a problem to interrupt or to make noise when you're trying to sleep, and they don't understand that it can take me another hour. I can just go from being sleepy to not sleepy at all in 10 seconds, you know. Marta is with me. Unfortunately, I am a light sleeper. So yeah, we're together. It's quite frustrating, to be honest. What can I do? JJP is I'm a heavy sleeper. So we use the article here. I'm a heavy sleeper. Yeah, Rakev, I can sleep easily. So another way you can say that there is just to give you, that's correct, Rakev, but just to give you some feedback, I can get to sleep easily. I can get to sleep. Let me put that up. Because like to get to sleep means to manage to be able to go to sleep. And I have problems to get to sleep. So VSK, we would say sometimes I get to sleep easily and sometimes not. Yeah, I think maybe that's true for me as well. Like even sometimes when I'm tired, like if I'm really tired, or what I really miss actually now that we don't have it in the pandemic is swimming. When I was able to go to a swimming pool and spend 30 minutes swimming, I was always able to sleep a lot better. Christina says, I sleep easily and I'm a heavy sleeper. Oh, I'm so lucky. You're so lucky, Christina. I envy you deeply. I need at least 2 alarm clocks. Yeah, I would love that. I would absolutely love that. E aí, tudo bem? Hello, hello. Greetings from Brazil. Um grande abraço desde Irlanda. Prudence is the same. I'm a heavy sleeper. I can easily sleep. You guys are so lucky. And then Raquel was saying, yeah, I'm not a light sleeper. Yeah, you should be happy about it. Yeah. Do you do anything to help yourself get to sleep?
I do actually, and I put it here on my desk because I knew this question was coming up. So I wear these blue light glasses. Do you know about these?
No.
So you know, blue light is quite harmful. The blue light that comes from the computer screens and the phone screens, and that can actually really disrupt your sleep, and it can make it difficult for you to actually go to sleep. So I bought these last year, and I have to say, I think I do notice a difference. I feel more relaxed before I go to bed, even on those days when I need to wake up early, and so I go to bed early. I feel more relaxed and just ease in to the sleeping a little better after wearing these. So you're supposed to wear them for about 2 hours before going to sleep. And yeah, I recommend them. You should give them a try. No, no, reasonable price. I bought them on Amazon.
Cool. All right. Okay. JJP says I do meditation every day. Well, nice. Yeah, that will definitely help you go to sleep, for sure. Does anybody wear blue light glasses? Do you guys wear blue light glasses? Has anybody tried that or heard that? I should try that because I spend so much time with my eyes on a screen. I actually worry because I work so much online. I worry about my eyesight sometimes. That maybe there was a guy who told me about the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 meters away for 20 seconds.
Nice.
I definitely work too much on a screen. But both my parents have glasses or started to need glasses in their 40s. You know, cool. I think we're kind of close to the. Yep. Well, that is the last question. Actually, those are the last questions. Cool. All right. This is it. Thanks so much for coming, guys. Please take a moment to check out Gabriel's really cool YouTube channel. He has some really cool Udemy courses. Please check them out as well. You can find the links in the description of both on Facebook and both on live. Thanks everybody for coming. It was a lot of fun to be here. Now, in a few minutes, I am going to make the MP3 recording of this live available for download. You can find the link in the description as well. It's called Get the Slides in MP3. It's really simple. You can just click there, leave your name and email, just create a little account. It's completely free. And I'll put the link in the description, actually. I'll put the link in the comments right now, just to make it kind of easy for you guys. But in a few minutes, I'm just going to make the MP3 available. Whoop, there we go. We got there in the comments. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Fernando. Thanks, Marcia. Thank you for coming. It's a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned some vocabulary. Hope it was a nice, fun way to practice your listening. Take care. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. All the usual stuff. Hi, Sandeep. Hello, hello. Nice to see you. The lesson was super. Sivetchen, Christina. Thank you. Have a look, man. Igualmente, Marta, pásalo bien el fin de. Thank you very much, Trudy, right there. So don't forget, guys, check out Gabriel's channel. The link's in the description. And you can also going to get the MP3 recording, which I'm going to prepare in a few moments now by just getting the list. All right. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.
Everyone.
Bye-bye.